guys, so many of you may have realized by now that I love to travel, and I'm currently traveling right now, coming to you guys today from Miami. Because I've had a decent amount of experience traveling, I've gathered some kind of travel hacks and tips and just like essentials that you should definitely bring with you while traveling. I did do a video last year on travel hacks for road trips, so a lot of those tips can still be used for any type of traveling. If you want to go check that out, I will leave it linked down below. I feel like these tips can definitely help some of you out that like to travel or want to travel more and help you save money and all that jazz. Figured it would be a good video to do right now, especially with spring break coming up and summer is like right around the corner, thank God. Well, I'm just gonna get right into the video now. Before you travel, you have to worry about the pre-travel stuff, and this is probably the most stressful because you want to make sure that you're, going at the best time, that you're going to get the most for your money, and that it's just going to be like a nice experience when you go. So let's talk about pre-travel. So obviously once you already have a destination in mind, it's definitely a good idea to do some further research into that location. I always do that by searching in the incognito window on my computer to prevent these companies from being able to track my information and raise the prices. I'll also look into the weather, the average weather, and stuff like that to know what to expect when I do go away and make sure I'm getting the most for my money. I'll also go on third-party websites that a lot of times you can find way better deals on than the official websites of these hotels and stuff like that. I find the best prices in the middle of the week when I search on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, so definitely keep that in mind when you are booking a vacation, because if you booked closer to the weekend, they kind of raise the prices. It's a lot cheaper if you were to rent out a condo or an apartment or even a house rather than a hotel. If you were to book, like, let's say an apartment, you'd have a kitchen, which would save you money on food and stuff like that. So you have to look into these. AirBnB is a really good one. I do have a code for you guys that will probably save you, I think, $20 on your Airbnb. So I have a code, I'll leave that in the description. So a lot of times when I travel, I will actually look up the directions and then I'll screenshot those directions because number one, it doesn't use my data that if I go over I get charged an extra for, and also it doesn't kill my battery. Whenever I traveled before, I've used my GPS and my battery dies so freaking quick, and then I just have nothing to use. So definitely recommend just screenshotting the directions. So now that your trip is booked, it's time to start packing, and as always, the struggle is to try not overpack, which never actually seems to happen. But I keep all of my essential, most important, expensive things in a backpack because I don't want any of my stuff being broken or stolen. I've learned that the hard way, unfortunately. But everything just kind of fits really nicely in this backpack, and it's a really super easy way to carry things around. Sometimes I'll even carry an extra pair of clothes because sometimes if your luggage gets lost, you don't want to be screwed. If you actually roll your clothes, it makes it very compact and very small. And to show you guys how small it actually can fit, this is the front pouch of my backpack, and a whole pair of pants actually fits in there when you roll it. So definitely keep that in mind because it will save you a lot of space in your luggage. When I pack my makeup, I only pack what's absolutely necessary that I'm going to definitely wear. There's no need to pack your entire makeup collection with you. I bring one makeup palette with me, and usually it's my naked palette, but in this video I had this palette. But anything that is small enough to fit in this bag. Anything liquid, such as my hair care products or any bathroom necessities, I keep in a bag like this, just a plastic tote bag, that if in case anything explodes or leaks, it won't get all over my clothes or my shoes or just all over my suitcase in general. It keeps everything contained into this bag. As you can see on here, I did have a leak of something in there during my trip this time. I tend to pack a lot of neutral colored, plain pattern clothes because I feel like you can easily pull off multiple outfits using the same clothes and not many people really notice. So I can pair this shirt with either pants or some crochet shorts and it will look like two completely different outfits, which I really like. Another way to save space in your suitcase and also to make sure that your bras and your bathing suits hold its shape is I stack each one on top of each other and then I'll fold it in half, and that just gives me a lot more room. You can even stuff the inside with either your underwear or anything like that just to make sure that everything holds its shape. I really try to limit the amount of jewelry that I bring. A lot of times I don't even end up wearing it all, and I don't want it to get lost or broken, so I only pack one statement necklace and a couple earrings. Another packing hack that you can do is to actually use your shoes as a storage compartment. You can keep fragile things in there that you might not want to be like tossed around a lot, such as like perfume bottles and stuff like that. One of my favorite things to wear while I'm away on vacation is a romper. They're just so effortless, and it's just a one piece that makes you look so put together, like you actually put effort into your outfit. But there's no stress with trying to pick the perfect outfit, and it takes up no space at all in your luggage, and it's so lightweight, and they're just so great for warm weather. Normally I only pack one formal outfit. This just so happened to be the one that I wore in this video, and I absolutely love it. And then I'll also pack another black romper or something like that that's very casual, that can either be dressed up or dressed down. So that way I'm not limited to only wearing it for formal, and that way I can dress it up if I need another outfit for a formal night. Another tip that you can do when you pack is to, before you put anything in your suitcase, lay it out all in front of you. Make sure that you have everything that you need, and create a checklist and just go through everything. Make sure that everything you have is what you actually need, so that you're not overpacking. Pack your heaviest items towards the bottom near the wheels and stuff like that, so that way it's just a lot easier for you to transport your luggage and nothing shifts inside the suitcase as you're moving it around. Onto the essentials. My absolute number one essential is to carry around a spare battery and a portable charger. Don't think I need to really explain the reasons behind that, but it will definitely be a lifesaver. Also some sunglasses to keep the sun out of your eyes, because the sun will make you really tired when you're out, especially in the heat. Some headphones are absolutely essential. If you don't want to listen to any crying babies and side conversations, you kind of just want to tune out the world around you, listen to some music or a movie, and pass the time on your trip while you're traveling. Another essential for me is a reusable water bottle. It's really important to stay hydrated while you're on trips, and it will also save you a lot of money instead of buying the really expensive drinks that are at the airport. A hotel room hack that I have learned, because I've had, I'm pretty sure, jewelry and money stolen from me a couple times, and you don't always notice it right away until it's too late. So what I do from now on is I always keep the do not disturb sign on the door, even if I'm not in the room, because personally I don't need someone in my room cleaning it all the time. If I need something, I will let them know, but I don't like the idea of someone I don't know possibly going through my stuff. So I keep this sign on the door at all times. No one's going to open the door to see if you're actually inside, but it also lets other people think that there's someone else in the room as well. So it's always just a safe idea to keep that on your door. Another travel hack is, if you go away, make sure to carry some cash on you, because sometimes you can't always trust your credit card, because the banks do sometimes shut it down if they don't know that you're already traveling. So I'll take some of my money and I'll split it into different areas. I'll put some in my wallet, I'll keep some in my backpack, and some somewhere else, just because in case I lose it or something gets stolen, I don't lose all of my money at once, because that would be awful. So another travel hack that I do sometimes is I take the shampoo, conditioner, and like lotion bottles from the hotels, and even if sometimes I don't want to use the product that's in there, I will pop off the lid like this and then empty it out, and then I end up actually saving the bottle for a future trip or something like that. You can carry this with you instead of a huge bottle, and that way you have yourself a little small convenient travel container that didn't cost you anything, and it's definitely going to save you a lot of space and even money, because now you don't have to go out and spend money on these little things.
From Brooklyn to New York, then off to the west. In Cali, no Cali, but fuck, we the best. My stripes, they American, let me express, and I keep it as live as a total request. And they ask me these questions like, how do you do it?
For my travel video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm having a great time in Florida right now, so I figured that I would do a travel video for you guys. So if you enjoyed it, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Follow me on all my social media so you can kind of see what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And I also do YouNow broadcast, so a lot of things that have been happening while I'm away, like people that watch me on my broadcast already know about. So make sure to do that and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.